Hey, it's Marilyn Devonish here from transformationstm.com. Just a very quick heads up, because I know there are always people who say, oh, I didn't know, I didn't see the post. And I think videos seem to show up a little bit more readily than an actual post. So just to let you know, the 2020 prices for the Power of 4 combo program are coming to an end. So we're literally now in the hours countdown. So it's going to expire end of 1st of January. So in terms of what's included in this program, it's 4 of my favorite modalities. So 4 of the things that are most popular with people. We have a soul plan reading, which is just absolutely amazing, incredible for giving you a retrospective of where you have been, and people have found they can make more sense of the world and life as they know it. Also gives you some insight into where you are in the now, particularly with the challenges that you're facing and very specific things you can do to move yourself forwards. And there's also the future look piece. And that's more in the kind of what you call the spiritual goals, spiritual talent, challenges, spiritual talents part of the reading, which will then give you insights into how do you move forwards into the future and what are some of your skills and talents and abilities, etc., that potentially you haven't tapped into yet, and what can you do to harness and enhance those. So that's the soul plan reading, and all of these are done online. So you receive your soul plan. There's a written report. So you get that as a PDF document, so you'll receive it via email. We then do the soul plan reading online via telephone or Skype or my online coaching room, depending on, your location, etc. Second thing is the Angel Tarot card reading. And I tend to, with that one, it depends what somebody's coming with, but generally speaking, with that, we'll do a past, present, future read in terms of, okay, what are some of the influences that will be useful to be aware of from the past? What are some of the things that are going on now? And what are some of the things in the future will be useful for you to pay attention to, be aware of? Again, that will vary with every single client depending on what you are coming with, but that's generally, what we'll do with regards to that. There's also the Huna energy clearing session. Tend to do the Huna clearing after we've done the soul plan reading and after we've done the tarot reading, but those two are interchangeable depending on where we do them. But the idea of that is to anything that does come up for resolution, we'll use the Huna energy clearing session to clear and release and resolve that. And then we have the future life progression, the FLP session, where you are going out into your future to meet the ultimate best version of you and do some strategizing. So some of you might have heard me talk about some of those experiences. For example, the client who, the question we're asking is who would be instrumental in kind of helping move the business forwards and opening up new opportunities. And so out in her future, after arguing with me for a bit and telling me that she wasn't visual and these things never work for her, she goes out into the future. She sees a man. First she says he's wearing a black suit, and then she says, hold on, no, it's a deep blue. And I'm like, whoa, with someone who is not visual and doesn't see this, we're getting into some detail here. So he's wearing a deep blue suit, shiny black shoes, the red, pink, whatever it was, tie with matching handkerchief. His name was Paul, and she was looking for someone who worked with high net worth individuals. So a couple of weeks later, she's at an event. She's just done a pitch on stage, and she says that she was at the after event, and there was like a parting of the ways, and someone made a beeline for her. First thing she noticed was the black shiny shoes. She then looks upwards and sees the color of the suit. He's then wearing the exact same tie and the handkerchief, exact same color. He extends his hand and he says his name is Paul. And that's the point where she sent me a text going, oh my God, can you check your notes? What was the name of the guy in the future? And then when she got home, she sent me the link to his website. Very, very minimalist. It just said his name. And then there was one sentence: I work with high net worth individuals. So it's like, whoa. And you may have also heard me speak of the client who went out into the future, saw a potential house, and and her future self was very specific in describing it. White stone house on a hill with 2 entrances, one through which the public can enter. A year later, get a message saying, hey, I'm moving into a new property. Oh, that's nice. It's a white stone house on a hill with 2 entrances, one through which the public can enter. She's still living in that house to this day. This was about 5 years ago. So the level of detail and the stuff that can come through in terms of insights and ideas, just mind-blowing. And when you put all of these together, it's a powerhouse. And the reason I put these together, there was a client of mine who over a period of years had done all of these things. So she'd done a soul plan reading. She was in my membership group. So we're doing the monthly Tarot Tuesday. I do those as free Facebook Live readings for anyone who wants an individual reading. And she'd done the Huna and the future life progression. And as she was reporting back, she would say things like, oh my God, you said that in my soul plan. Oh my God, you said that in the tarot reading. Oh my God. So there was one point, for example, where apparently in the tarot reading, I'd said to her that you're going to be offered a job and you're going to be offered 2 jobs at the same time. You're going to have to choose. Year or so later, she'd been for an interview, was just offered a job. She's on her way home, meets up with her old boss who said, hey, what are you doing here in this area? She says, oh, I've just been for an interview. He then says, I didn't know you're in the market again. Offered her a job on the spot. And as she was relaying all of these things, I'm like, oh my God, all of this is so interconnected. So I then thought, what would it be like to do it as a package where we're not just doing it individually and then seeing how the pieces and the dots join together. We're actually doing it as a continuous process where one will feed into the other. So the information we get from your soul plan reading, we can then feed that into the Huna. The information we get from the Huna and the soul plan reading, we can then feed that into the future life progression session. The information that comes up from the tarot, and we do it as a connected piece. And the first person who took part, let me just to give you a sense of kind of what to expect. So when we just done part 1 at this point, she says, it is life, it's life-changing because the awareness from the beginning of our session to now is exponential. So the potential of anyone taking these sessions is limitless. If you're not sure about this or your direction in life, you've got to test it out. This will help you answer those unanswered questions. It is mind-blowing. So it's kind of fantastic, but it really is. And these are the kind of the client favorites. The breakthrough session, that's right up there. That's a kind of bigger, deeper process, requires a bit more time, bit more investment. And outside of that, if you're not wanting to work in that kind of way and kind of go that deep and focus in just on one issue, the Power of 4 combo is incredible. So I think I know it is an absolutely brilliant way to start your year and to kind of round off what has been an incredibly challenging 2020 in many respects. But if you're looking for focus, if you're looking for clarity, if you're looking for insight, if you're looking for motivation, if you're looking for inspiration, and looking to kind of work towards more of a concrete plan and get a clearer sense of purpose, then I definitely recommend the Power of 4. So head on over to the website. It's www.powerof4combo.eventbrite.com. So it's on the screen. And I would definitely say with regards to this one, it's, Matrix talks about the red pill, the blue pill, etc. This one, particularly when you're thinking about, okay, what does the future hold? Which direction do you want to go in? What's next? What do you want to do? How do you, a lot of people have had time of learning and discovery this year and getting more in tune with themselves. And that now the question is, okay, where do you go from here? How do you harness everything? How do you package it up? How do you bring it together? And so these processes, particularly the soul plan reading and the future life progression, are absolutely amazing and incredible for that. And then when you bring the Huna and the tarot into it as well, whoa, it is just a powerhouse. So head on over to the website. You can go to my main website, which is www.transformationstm.com. Let me put that on screen so you just see it as well. It's trance, TRANCE, F for Freddie, so FORMATIONS, TM is in trademark, so transformationstm.com. There's a red button at the top of the site that says what's new, and click on that and then just have a little scroll down and you'll also find a link to the Power of 4. But you've got about 24 hours if you wanted to catch that and get the 2020 price. And because there's, you know, these are individual one-to-one sessions, there's a limited number of sessions because I've got a limited number of amount of time in January. So head on over to the Eventbrite page, book yourself in if you would like to have your own mind-blowing experience. So on that note, wishing you all an absolutely fabulous New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to my family and friends who are in other parts of the world who've already transitioned into 2021. But here's to an incredible 2021 and beyond. And if you'd like some help with shaping that, then most definitely book a Power of 4 session. I will catch you later. Thank you for watching, and feel free to pass this video on if you know someone who could benefit from these sessions. Brilliant. Catch you later.